figure reviews, toy hunts, unboxing and rankings, unboxing and displays, etc. All right. YouTube Trolls Toys back at you with another video, and we're doing like grouped characters. We'd like to try to group characters together best we can, so I'm going to call this our Marvel Cinematic Universe. So starting us out, we're going to be having 5 figures that we're going to review, quickly unbox in this video and review and rank, understanding that we like them all. We're going to do Daredevil, Born Again, Punisher, John Barenthal in action figure form, which is amazing. I think this figure is quite nice. So he's going to be involved in this episode. And then we're going to have 2 of the Thunderbolts 2-packs that we recently found on clearances. So we're going to have David Harbour in action figure form as the Red Guardian, and Florence Pugh in action figure form as Yelena Belova. And I'm not going to lie, these actors' names are escaping me at the moment, but we're going to go with John F. Walker and Sentry, the other 2-pack from Thunderbolts. After losing the title of Captain America, John F. Walker must face the sins of his past when a covert mission turns into something much more sinister. Beneath the surface, the seemingly ordinary yet mysterious Robert Reynolds holds the power to become the Sentry, the strongest hero the world has ever known. After his family was murdered in a criminal government conspiracy, U.S. Marine veteran Frank Castle turns vengeful vigilante, an ally to Daredevil, that is, when their interests align. Highly trained assassin Yelena Belova must team up with an unlikely group of deadly agents to take down Valentina Allegra de Fontaine and the immense power she wields. Upon hearing of a dangerous new threat, Alexei Shostakov leaps at the opportunity to be a hero and reclaim his glory days as the Red Guardian. So I think we're going to start out with Sentry and John F. Walker. So we're going to get them out of the package and see what we're working with. I mainly got this 2-pack because I wanted the Sentry over John F. Walker. I mean, I have Captain America's Captain America. Right? So how many different versions can we have? But I didn't have the Sentry, so happy to add him. All right, so we got Wyatt Russell, apparently, is the actor's name that played John Walker. I had to look that up because I did not know. But we have him. I mean, looks like Captain America, because was Captain America, is Captain America, whatever you want to say. He comes with Fists of Fury, but I guess technically was Captain America, because now Anthony Mackie, the former Falcon, is Captain America. And other than that, he comes with a shield. You know, and that's about it. So not a lot of bells and whistles in this pack. That's okay. Didn't expect it. I mean, we did get these on clearance, so that is helpful, was helpful, whatever you want to call it. So we can clip this on or have him hold it, but I think we'll clip it on. So we got John F. Walker. It's figure number 1. Does have a pistol right on his hip, because I don't think if I recall correctly, he didn't actually have superpowers. And then the Sentry, or Bob Lewis Pullman, looked him up as well, also comes with Fist of Fury. But I did want to have him represented because I thought he was a pretty kick-ass villain, to be honest. I thought the Thunderbolts is an underrated movie. But he does have double-jointed pinned knees, looks like. He's got pinless elbows, same as John F. Walker, because they are newer figures. All of them should be that way. Marvel Cinematic Universe figure number 2 from the 2-pack with John F. Walker from Thunderbolts. We have Sentry. And we probably need to get stands. Let me do that. So I think we'll give ourselves a little bit of a bonus round with this next 2-pack because we do have Yelena Belova and the Red Guardian in action figure form prior. So we'll compare these figures to their older figures as we get them out of the package. All right, we're going to start with Florence Pugh or Yelena Belova. These do come with more accessories. Like she comes with a knife. Does she have a holster for it? She does, thankfully. And it looks like it's going to peg in right here. Like so. And she also comes with a firearm. Also has a spot for her handgun right here. And then she comes with, I don't know, batons. I don't remember what they're technically called, but I guess I think they would, I'm just going to call them batons that she does damage with in the film, so we'll get her equipped with those. So this is the current Thunderbolts Yelena Belova, Florence Pugh in action figure form. We will break out our old one. We got her on the G.I. Joe boat. Well, actually, we might just go up and scan. We'll see. But we do have another version of Yelena Belova, and she looks like she suffers from small foot peg syndrome. Yeah, I can't get, so we'll have to just deal with her not on a stand, I suppose. But she's looking pretty nice. And then we have, she does come with Fists of Fury as well. Then we have David Harbour as the Red Guardian in action figure form. He comes with an unmasked head sculpt, which we might use. 2 pretty nifty firearms that he has holsters for, which is cool. And then he comes with the gripping hands for said firearms as well, I believe. And we also have an older version of this figure that will also break out. But he comes with, I guess we'll say, another firearm hand here if we wanted to have him doubling up, and then a Fist of Fury for this right hand versus this open hand. But for now, we're just gonna stand him up like this, and we're gonna grab there are 2 older versions that we have just to do a quick comparison, since we have older versions of these figs. All right, so here is the Thunderbolts version of Yelena Belova, and here is, and I have her with a backpack from G.I. Joe that she doesn't normally have. The older version we had, I think she came in the Black Panther wave, I want to say. I don't know, but so we have long hair versus short hair. So I certainly think I like the head sculpt better on this figure. But then overall, I probably like this newer version better. I'm not sure. They're both nice. But since we had them, this is the older version of Yelena Belova we already had in the collection, and this is the new Thunderbolts version. And this is the Red Guardian that we saw, that we took out of the Thunderbolts package. And here's our David Harbour, I guess younger version of David Harbour Red Guardian. Comes with the shield that we had in our collection. I sort of think I like the buck on this older figure better, but I think I like the head sculpt of the newer figure better. But either way, we have 2 versions of the Red Guardian, but the one that we're going to be reviewing is this one from the Thunderbolts wave. So that's 4 figures so far. Now for our last action figure in this review, we got Marvel Legends, Daredevil Born Again, the Punisher, John Barenthal in action figure form. Don't have the Punisher in my collection, so happy to add him. We do have Crossbones, which I guess is a similar, maybe bad guy for hell, I don't know lore, but we have Crossbones, but no Punisher. So we're going to get Punisher out of his package, see what we're working with. All right, the Punisher, or Shane from Walking Dead in action figure form. I think he's looking pretty good. I think the head sculpt is pretty decent for John Barenthal, I think is how you say his name. Comes with a knife, and I love it when we can holster all the weapons on the figure, so there we go. Firearm also gets a spot on the figure to store, which is cool. And then hatchet, I don't think he has a spot for that, but that's all right because we're just going to put it in his hand. He does come with a Fist of Fury for this right hand, and then he comes with a trigger finger for this left hand. So we're going to change this hand out so we can get him to hold that axe. All right, so here he is. We got a hand changed out so we could get him equipped with that axe. So there we go. There's our 5 figures in this episode. Marvel Cinematic Universe figures, 4 from the Thunderbolts, and then 1 from Daredevil Born Again. So these are the figures we saw in this video. Now we're going to rank them from our least favorite to our favorite. And no surprise, like I said, John F. Walker, he's going to finish. I'm just going to try to rank him. He's going to be 5th place. And then we're going to switch Red Guardian with Yelena Belova, who's going to go to 4th place. All right. I think I'm actually going to move Red Guardian up to 2nd place. Sentry will be my 3rd place finisher. I'm doing this live on camera, as you can tell. Right, so I don't know if you expected any different, but if you did, shambles, shame on you. But I don't think there's a doubt that John Barenthal as the Punisher is going to be our winner. So this is the way we're going to rank them. First place, Marvel Cinematic Universe, Daredevil Born Again Punisher. Second place, Red Guardian, David Harbour in action figure form, John Barenthal. And then we have Sentry, I forgot that, Lewis Pullman, Florence Pugh, Yelena Belova, and Wyatt Russell as John F. Walker. So that's going to be the 5 figures we reviewed in this episode. Hope you enjoyed it. As always, this has been Trolls Toys. I truly appreciate you watching my videos and see you soon. Peace.